RKO the infamous NWO back with another video. I don't know why I'm doing this with my hands, but anyways, this is my Night of Champions 2011 pay-per-view review / rant. We'll do the review now, rant on it later. So the first match of the night was Kofi Kingston and Evan Bourne versus R-Truth and The Miz for the WWE Tag Team Championships. Actually, it was a very good tag team match. A lot of back and forth action, pretty much R-Truth and The Miz dominating the entire match. There were some spots with Kofi Kingston. Evan Bourne at one point almost hit the shooting star press and boom, they missed. And there was some controversy in this match too, because when the ref wasn't looking away, Evan Bourne was going to tag on Kofi Kingston but didn't hit him, and they switched places anyways, and the ref said he heard the tag but there was no tag. But then after, when R-Truth tagged The Miz and the ref had his back turned, R-Truth came in and the ref pushed him away, and while the ref was arguing, Miz got the skull crushing finale on, I believe it was Evan Bourne, can't remember, sorry, and had the pinfall, but the ref was busy arguing R-Truth and ended up getting a 1 count. Yeah, I think it was Evan Bourne. But the end of the match came with this Miz frustration, pushing the ref and getting the match ending disqualification, which I thought was horrible because I wanted to see new tag team champions. So Evan Bourne and Kofi Kingston retained the tag team championship. Next match was, what was the next match again? Oh, right here. Ted DiBiase versus Cody Rhodes for the Intercontinental Championship. Another decent match. A lot of back and forth action. Cody Rhodes and Ted DiBiase actually worked fairly well with each other. But the end of the match came when Ted DiBiase ripped off Cody Rhodes' protective mask and tried to hit him with it, but Cody Rhodes ducked under, got the roll up 1, 2, 3, and still Intercontinental Champion Cody Rhodes. Like, still has the momentum. He just beat Orton, beat Ted DiBiase. He's on that momentum of Intercontinental Champion. He's having good reign. So yes, Cody Rhodes. Next match, I believe, was the Fatal 4-Way match for the United States Championship. That was John Morrison versus Jack Swagger versus Alex Riley versus Dolph Ziggler. Yeah. Actually, this match was probably the second best match in the... Well, no. Really did good Fatal 4-Way match. There was a lot of spots. It was actually a fairly well-paced match. There was a lot of false finishes, but the ending came where Swagger did the gut wedge powerbomb, when he was about to get the pinfall, Ziggler came out of nowhere, pushed Swagger, and pretty much stole his pinfall and retained the United States Championship. So yeah, Dolph Ziggler is still the United States Champion. Also a very good Fatal 4-Way match. Next match was for the World Heavyweight Championship. It was Randy Orton versus Mark Henry, and going in, I pretty much said that Randy Orton has to retain. Well, surprise, surprise. For the entire match, pretty much Randy Orton trying to take Henry down, keeping him down, but Henry's just so big. Every time he gets him down, he pretty much rolls out, pretty much dominating Orton. At the end, Henry takes out Orton's knees. Orton tried to hit the RKO. It failed. There's one point where Henry did the World's Strongest Slam. Orton kicked out, but the second time when Henry did the World's Strongest Slam, 1, 2, 3, new World Heavyweight Champion Mark Henry. Did not expect that. WWE did a very good job building up Henry, taking out Big Show, taking out Kane, pretty dominating Sheamus at SummerSlam, and now becoming the new World Heavyweight Champion after 15 years. Do you remember when Mark Henry came to WWE? Do you remember that sexual chocolate gimmick with China? Do you remember him being a face, and then every time he gets traded over, he pretty much beats the champion and has all this hype going into the new brand, then boom, they kill him off in like a couple 2 weeks, and then everyone's like, yeah, Mark Henry's gonna be world champion now, and then boom. But now Mark Henry finally gets the recognition he deserves and finally has that strap, and then cuts a promo saying, nobody cheery, you guys didn't believe in me, and I'm gonna be the most dominating champion in pretty much WWE history, and I will never lose this belt. So yeah, I expect a long, till at least December, not that long, but a fair good reign for Mark Henry. I expect him to hold the belt till TLC. So yeah, new World Heavyweight Champion. Wow, did not expect that at all. And then the fifth match, Kelly versus... Oh, there was one part in between the pay-per-view, I forgot, there was a segment, which I don't understand why they put a segment, because they wasted 10 minutes and they could have put a match between these two competitors. The segment was, Christian came out saying he deserves another world championship, championship title match. He's done so much in the company, and after the Mark Henry Randy Orton match, he deserves a championship opportunity right after that match. Sheamus comes out and interrupts and saying, yeah, you do deserve an opportunity. I deserve one too, and if I help you get one, I am the person you have to face if you win the World Heavyweight Championship. So that they just kept going, and Sheamus, boom, out of nowhere, bro kick to the face on Christian. I don't understand why they did a segment. Why couldn't they just put Sheamus versus Christian? But I guess this is the start of a feud, the Sheamus Christian feud. So yeah, that was there, and yeah, now we know Christian, no title opportunity for you. And then the fifth match, Kelly versus Beth Phoenix. I went to watch him, came back. Kelly got the roll up. Same finish as SummerSlam on Beth Phoenix. 1, 2, 3, retained the Divas Championship. Did not expect that. Beth Phoenix in her hometown of Buffalo, expecting to win the championship. And I did not expect the same finish. I even said on my predictions, why would they use the same finish? But I guess they did. So, now we have the WWE Championship. Alberto Del Rio versus John Cena. Very good match. Cena comes out in Alberto Del Rio's Ferrari. There wasn't that much build towards the match, it seemed. And they've been using the same promo for the WWE Championship match every year for Night of Champions. If you notice that. Like, the same, similar promo. But yeah. John Cena versus Alberto Del Rio, actually very... Cena's been putting on very good matches. Same Cena style match, the way he's been going back and forth. Alberto Del Rio working on the arm. Alberto Del Rio does some nasty kicks, like kick to the side, kick to the head. But the end of the match came when John Cena got the STF, made Alberto Del Rio tap out. So, what I don't understand is, okay, Alberto Del Rio wins the Royal Rumble, loses at Mania, loses at Extreme Rules, goes down to mid-card status, feuds with Big Show, takes Big Show out, goes back up to the main, feuds with Mysterio a little bit, goes back up to the main event, wins Money in the Bank, wins the World Championship, and a month later, after his 1 month reign, after 1 month, he loses the belt. He had 1 month reign. I don't understand WWE how they try to put so much into this guy, yet they would have to give Cena the belt. And by the way, Cena is a 10-time WWE Championship, plus a 2 World Heavyweight Championship reign. He's a 12-time World Championship now. 12-time World Champion. And literally half of those reigns are meaningless. So I don't understand why Cena is a 12-time World Champion. I don't understand why they had to take the belt off Del Rio. They could have given him at least a couple months, till at least Survivor Series, to take the belt off him. He didn't even get time to be World Champion. It's like, boom, he wins the belt. He doesn't even have the time to prove that he was a World Champion by retaining the belt. He faced Mysterio, yeah, and he faced Morrison, yeah, but he hasn't really like won on pay-per-view. Even if he had to cheat to win, he still didn't win on pay-per-view. So he didn't, in my eyes, he didn't successfully defend his title. But that's just me. Now, and Cena is champion once again, and there is no need for Cena to be champion once again. But the last match is Triple H versus CM Punk for the, pretty much, if Triple H loses, he loses the role of COO. And this match was how it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be a back and forth brawl. They brawled inside the ring, they brawled outside the ring, they brawled in the crowd, they brawled out the stage, they went through the table, all that stuff. Then, out of nowhere, Miz and R-Truth interrupt, start beat down CM Punk and Triple H. Triple H and CM Punk come back up, beat up R-Truth and Miz, take him out. Laurinaitis comes out. He texts someone. Nash comes out, interrupts. beats up Triple H and beats up CM Punk. Leaves, and then about to take Triple H, put Triple H through the table. Triple H gets a sledgehammer, hits Nash off, pretty much gets the pedigree on Punk. 1, 2, 3, Triple H beats CM Punk. Oh, by the way, during the match, there was one part where CM Punk was about to do that flying elbow thing, and Triple H did in the air pedigree, pretty much kicked him in the air and did the pedigree, and Punk kicked out, but then he did 3 pedigrees in the match. Once, no referee. Second time, that crazy pedigree where CM Punk got kicked in midair, and the third one was the ending, and Triple H won 1, 2, 3. I don't understand why Triple H had to win that match, because it's showing that you can't cross the boss now, because Triple H is a COO, yet he's a wrestler, and if you cross Triple H, he will go into a match and face you, and he will beat you. It's not like when Austin was facing McMahon and Vince had no chance, but Triple H did have a chance. At least with CM Punk, if he beat Triple H, he'd be like, yeah, I beat you, and then you lost your role. And then WWE would have done some crazy thing where Triple H got his job back, because WWE does it all the time. Like, Cena should have been fired like years ago if he actually would have got fired from all the times he's supposed to get fired. And yeah, I don't understand why CM Punk had to lose at Night of Champions. Now CM Punk is down here and Triple H is up here, and everything else in the middle is all this confusion of R-Truth and the Nash and Miz and all that stuff and Laurinaitis and whatever. But we're gonna watch Raw tonight, and hopefully we'll find out all these answers. So overall, this pay-per-view was good. The matches were good, but the outcomes for the matches, Henry I'm fine with. Divas match I don't care about. It's just that Cena had to be champion again. Punk lost, so he's kind of losing momentum, and which in a match that Punk should have won and beat Triple H. But I don't understand where WWE's going with this. But we'll see tonight. But yeah, that is my rant/review of what I didn't like and what I did like Night of Champions. Hope you enjoyed, and hopefully I'll do a Raw review tonight if I don't fall asleep through Raw tonight. Because last week I said I was going to do a Raw review, and I fell asleep. That's what happened. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and it's done.